Alright, let's get into it. Okay, so right here, not really a point for you to take off your ball cam. If anything, it probably put you at a more awkward angle to attack the ball. You should really only turn your ball cam off when you are going for like a dribble, or the ball's like right on top of you, like up in the air. Um, but right now, there's really no need to. And if anything, like I said, it's just kind of jarring from that angle. Yeah, it's also okay to turn off ball cam when you go for an angle like this for a shot. But again, you had it off for too long, and it was kind of hard to follow the ball as easily. You never want to do this. This is not a good idea. It puts you in a terrible spot for defense on the net. If anything, you always want to try to go for this back boost. You want to go behind your teammate, so because your teammate started on this side, you want to go back here, grab this boost. You can potentially grab this boost, but it still isn't really a good idea because if he loses the kickoff, um, it's more likely going to go back to this corner. So you would want to be back here grabbing this boost and getting possession of the ball. But yeah, you just never want to stay in the middle of the net. And that's a pretty good example of what I was talking about with the ball cam right there. You couldn't really tell kind of how he was going to cut around it. Like you can see him right there, but you can't really see as easily as you could with ball cam on. Good. Yeah, same thing right here. In this instance, what you do instead is because your teammates start over here, you go for this back one. So in this instance, because you can't really easily go behind your teammate, you'd actually go for this boost over here. Right now you're way too far back. You need to be at least midfield supporting your teammate. So somewhere like around here-ish. Um, if your teammate's up on offense, you never want to be back in your half. So you need to be at least like past these boost pads right here that make a straight line. You need to be in like this area and even up here. But yeah, you never want to be all the way back in your half because now you're going to be really late to this ball right here. Yeah, that miss right there, that's why they were able to get a goal. Yeah, same thing with the ball cam again. It's it's awkward when you don't have it on when you're attacking, but if you're dribbling, you need to have it off. And that's really the only time. So right now you are first man. You need to be attacking this ball. You can see your teammates right there. He is gonna get back in time, which means that you need to go for this and try to prevent him from making this hit in the first place. Now you're in a terrible position to try to save it. As first man, as long as you have a teammate back, you can do what's called diving. Um, I did notice that you just cheated this kickoff right here. You can do that as well, but I will tell you in twos, it's a lot more risky to cheat in twos compared to threes. Yeah. So this was just kind of a misjudgment. If you really want to be sure, you can fly for this, or you can take the more efficient route and go up the backboard and then go across. Kind of blocking it, but yeah, if you didn't realize that was gonna go in, over time you will kind of realize that, but yeah, definitely want to make sure you're jumping for that. You don't want to jump for everything, but definitely stuff that has a pretty good chance of going in, you do want to jump for. So yeah, like right there, you couldn't really tell what was going on. And also, it's not good when you're rotating back when you have your ball cam off for this long, because you have no idea what they're doing with the ball right now. Yeah. So yeah, this is just a bit of a lack of awareness. I think you got too tunnel vision on the ball, but yeah, once you see this guy kind of speed up, you can pretty much guess that he's gonna try to demo you. Um, there's no other reason why he would go past the ball other than to go for a demo. Yeah, especially when you're on the walls, it makes it really hard to hit the ball when you're not in ball cam. Aerials as well. So we're gonna skip up to this last goal here, because pretty much everything has been said already. So you put yourself in a terrible position right here. When you're on defense, you always want to try to come parallel with the back wall and just kind of wait and see what's going to happen. And then you can see right here, if you were just more patient, it would be a much easier save. But yeah. So overall, I'd say really the biggest things to worry about would be definitely make sure you're in ball cam a whole lot more. You made stuff way more difficult than it needed to be with your ball cam off. So it should be like 95% of the time should be in ball cam. The other 5% should be in car cam, which is where, the ball might be over your head. And you don't need to like be staring straight up at the sky or you're actually dribbling it on top of your car. Um, but yeah, 95% of the time for everything, be it saving from the backboard, be it, controlling the ball on the wall, even challenging someone on the ground, that should definitely be in ball cam. Because, the angle from your car, you can't always tell exactly where they're going to go. But if you're always focused on the ball, you can tell, like, okay, he's going to cut it this way. I can guarantee you that if you start using ball cam more often, like, there's going to be so many instances on offense and defense that's going to be a whole lot easier than what it is right now. Um, and then really the only other thing that I can say right now is just make sure you're not going straight back into net as soon as kickoff happens. You want to either cheat the ball or go for the one of the corner boosts, depending on where your teammate spawns. Um, yeah, you never want to go straight back into the net because if they shoot it either one of the posts, it's gonna be near impossible to save. So you want to come from like the side here and then dive across. And if you go for one of these boosts, you can come up to the side and dive across if your teammate had a bad kickoff. So, but yeah, so I think that's about everything. Hopefully you found the video useful and have a great rest of your day.